how much will being able to look at the tablet on the sidelines be able to provide positive reinforcement with what you're doing? I heard Lane Kiffin say this, so take it with a grain of salt, but he said when he would flip over in the headset and listen to the defensive guys chart the previous series, he was like, it felt like they were wrong like 70% of the time. So how much of that will help this year with that?
I think it will be huge. One of the things that, from a defensive standpoint, you are always attacking the offense, but you are also reacting to what they are doing. If they're living in empty, you need to make sure that you have a good plan as you move through the game to attack their empty. If they're not in empty, why are we discussing empty? What I mean? We need to focus on what they're doing and what they're doing well. So I think for us to have the ability to see cleanly, and not only that, to be able to show the players, hey, look, you said you were in the B gap. You are not in the B gap. You know what I mean? And not to have to make those corrections on Sunday. I think that will help the defense far more than I think it will help the offense. I'm still interested to see on how it's exactly going to work. Who has tablets? How many tablets? When does it cut out? What is it showing? What are we doing? Is it going to work? Is it not going to work? Same thing with the microphones and the helmet. It was a relief during one of our spring practices to just be able to talk to Gavin Potter, Chris Thompson, Marchicelli, where I didn't have to scream across the field. And I could turn around and say, hit the button to, hey, tell Dane he's got to back up to 12 yards. So I'd see him turn around, and Dane would look over and give me a thumbs up. Like, the stress level of me not having to scream 60 yards across the field, hey, Dane, you got to back up. And can Dane clearly hear what I'm saying? So I'm interested to see how that works. Now, I still think there'll be signals. I still think there'll be some of that minutia. But, I would agree with Lane, who's won a bunch of games. He's clearly an offensive guy. I think it will help the defense benefit them far more than it will the offense, and special teams as well. I think that's also a hidden gem right there. You've got 22 people as spread out as they can be running into each other, and you've got one special teams coordinator and an assistant, some guys looking at some stuff like, hey, where'd that come free? And it's silence on the headphones. Well, that's not good. So I think special teams defensively, that'll be the biggest adjustment for us, yeah.